Holy shit. This is crazy. I did not expect this many people to be commenting and watching my videos, so I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but in the best way. It's just not humanly possible for me to reply to everybody. So firstly, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much to the people who have reached out to me, complimented me, given me support, cheered me on, given me advice. You guys are seriously amazing. And to the people who are rude, I don't really understand what would make somebody type something rude to another person on the internet and be mean to somebody. So I guess we're just really different people, but anyways, okay, so I'm going to answer some questions because there was a lot, and yeah, I don't mind answering. So the number one question was, how long did I use and how much was I using? So it varied a lot. I've been struggling for 3 years. So in the first year, it was like weekends and maybe like sometimes dabbling into the week. I was using often for certain reasons that I was having trouble at home. Anyways, so that I ended up getting addicted. And then the next year, so last year, that was probably the darkest time of my life. I used almost every single day, as much as I possibly could, until I literally just had no more money and nothing left to sell and no way to get it. And honestly, I was doing, I don't even know how much, but enough that I could get through a whole day and a whole night and do like 4 days straight without sleeping. I didn't talk out loud sometimes for a week because I was so isolated in my home and didn't leave and didn't open the curtains. So it was a really, really dark time in my life, and that is when most of the damage started happening. So then this last May, I went to treatment for the second time. And that's kind of where things started kind of turning for me. I took it a lot more seriously. I admitted that I'm an addict. Not maybe fully, but more than I ever have. And since then, so it's been just over a year now, I have had relapses. And I've been trying to get sober. I have, and it just hasn't clicked for me yet until now. So I'm not this saint. I don't know all the answers. Just being me and telling you my story. But to be 100% transparent with you, I had a relapse 10 days ago. And 10 days ago, when that happened, I thought my life was over. I didn't want to be here anymore. And as a last effort, I guess, I made a video crying to TikTok, asking for help. And I didn't even know what that help looked like, but I got it. And it has literally changed my life in 10 days. I don't want to get ahead of myself because maybe it's just like a high of, feeling like I've had a miracle happen, but something is different this time. And I want to say it's from this app because all of you people that have helped me, it's changed my life completely. And so for me, telling my story is going to help other people. I will gladly tell you anything. Okay, so was it a progression or was it all at once is another one of the questions. It was a progression. So I'll put pictures at the end, but it started like as a tiny little dent, and at the time I thought it was pretty bad, but looking now it isn't. And then it just kind of get a little bit worse over time. It would sometimes go away, so it would be like a little dent after a use, and then I wouldn't use for a couple days, and it would kind of come back to normal. So I saw somebody else comment that, so be careful. And then, I guess I started using, like, relapsing more and more and more, and then just kept getting deeper. I did go to see an NET surgeon, and he put a camera, and there is literally no septum left at all, like nothing. So that's why there's nothing holding the middle up. So that's why, this is my bone right here. This is where your septum usually connects, and I don't have it. So yeah, okay. Is cut better than coke? No, nothing is. Nothing you snort is good. Everything you snort is going to turn to acid in your nose, and it's going to corrode your flesh. It is not going to snort anything. This can happen from any drug. I guess people are also asking why it didn't happen to them if they've been doing it for 10 years. I don't know. Everybody's anatomy is different. I already had a deviated septum. I didn't do proper aftercare. I didn't neti pot. I didn't clean my nose out, so they would sitting there longer. Also, I was doing it every day, so my nose never got a break. So yeah, everyone's different. So might not happen to you. Might happen to you. I don't know. Am I able to get surgery? So here in Alberta, Alberta Health will cover it if you have been sober for 1 year. So I have to get to a year first and then be considered. And I think it would take another year. So probably either next year or the year after. I'm going to have to wait quite a while, which is disappointing, but I also they want to make sure you're going to stay sober once they put the money into it. And I understand that. So there is like a temporary cosmetic procedure that I went and got a consultation on. And it's a doctor put some filler in the dent so it would just be straight. it wouldn't help with this or anything, but it would hide this deep dent. Unfortunately, they want like $750 for that. And I know it's not a ton of money, but I'm not working right now because I'm trying to get through my recovery, and my self-esteem is really low from this, and I would be horrified to go up and have an interview. Like, you know, people ask me in the streets, they stare at me. It's like, I know you guys are all saying it's fine and da-da-da, but like, I see it makes me look very different than before. So I'm still struggling with it, but you guys have helped me a lot, feel better about it. So yeah, I would get that, but I can't afford it right now. Also, I'm going to ask, why is my voice like this? So I haven't talked about this yet. I wasn't going to because it's really hard for me to talk about, and it's something that is painful, but it's also something that happens from this addiction, so I'm going to tell you. I also have a hole in my hard palate. This happened slowly also. I'll make a video about it because it's a whole other story. But yes, there's a hole in the roof of my mouth, a tiny hole. So it makes me kind of have a slur or sound a little different. Yes, it has affected my speech, and it affects a lot of things, and I will explain it in a different video. Is it painful? It can be. It comes and goes with pain. I get swelling. I get sinus infections. Yes. Can I breathe properly? It has changed my breathing a lot. I sleep terribly now, especially because of the hole. The air is all messed up the way it goes into me, or goes in when I breathe. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Am I from Whoville? Absolutely. I'm just kidding. What else? Oh, why did I keep doing it if I knew it was damaging me? Firstly, if you have to ask that question, you are so lucky and so blessed that you don't understand. You should be thanking God tonight that you don't understand. This is how strong addiction is, and this is why we don't judge people with addiction, because I knew what it was doing to me, and my brain still said you need it. So that is why. What else? Oh, people. Okay, I'm gonna add some pictures at the end, like I said, like before and during, and you guys know what it looks like now. The Gotti video, I thought that was funny, but that was literally just me having a silly dumb moment. I thought the picture of Gotti was a picture of the man who commented on my nose, so I was just kind of saying like, "Ha, look at you," but I was very wrong, and a lot of people told me. So my bad. I deleted, but honestly, I'm just me, and I made a mistake, and it's still kind of funny, so I don't really care. Yeah. So also, I just want to say one more time to the haters. Okay, I'm gonna insert 2 pictures of what I looked like before this happened, so my nose was completely structurally sound. Here, and they're a little bit older pictures because I was a lot younger, but yeah. Okay, and then here's a picture in the beginning when it first kind of started. So, very minimal. I kind of just noticed it. Those were a few months apart. So it slowly kind of get worse. I did document all of the progression, but when I was being self-conscious a few months ago, I deleted them all because I just was, like, beating myself up a lot about it. So, yeah, so it just happened slowly, and, I mean, now it's this bad. So it can happen really fast for some people and really slow for others, and that's what I mean when people are saying that it doesn't happen to them, and they've been doing it for 10 years. You never know. You never know. It was hard for the doctors to even believe me that I wasn't doing it for so long, like for 10 years, with the amount of damage I had. Everyone's anatomy is different. Yeah, and also I wanted to say, someone asked me about my lip kind of being lifted. So yeah, because my nose like pushes in, it's like pushing up, it's pulling my lip up. So a lot of my teeth are more exposed than they normally would. I can't close my mouth completely all the way at resting. Also, I can't like smudge my lips together like when you put on lip chat. I can't, it's kind of weird. I don't know if that'll ever get fixed, but yeah, so that's what happens. That's all the pictures I have, but hopefully that was helpful.